Stand still for a moment, close your eyes, take a deep, slow breath and let the air fill your lungs. Feel the energy within you settle into a state of calm certainty before you reach for the ticket. Remember, this reality is not fixed. It is not predetermined by forces outside of you. What you believe at the core of your being, what you accept as true in the deepest recesses of your soul, will manifest in your external world. The wealth you desire is already yours. The numbers are not chosen at random. They are aligned with you, drawn into existence by your unwavering conviction. The outcome is already set in your favor, not because of chance, but because you have claimed it. You do not merely wish to win, you have already won. This is not a hopeful desire, but an undeniable truth. Allow this certainty to sink into the depths of your being. Let it flow through every cell of your body. Feel the excitement, not as anticipation, but as the natural joy of receiving what is already yours. Smile as though you are holding the proof in your hands. You are not pleading, not waiting, not doubting. You are receiving. Walk away from the purchase with the absolute assurance that the universe has already orchestrated your victory. The moment you cease to doubt, the moment you release all resistance, unseen forces begin shaping your reality. You do not need to manipulate events or struggle against the tide. You only need to align yourself with the truth that what you seek is already yours. Reality is not something external, independent of your perception. It is fluid, shaped entirely by the contents of your imagination. What you see with your physical eyes is nothing more than a shadow, an echo of what you have first seen within yourself. The world outside of you is merely a reflection, mirroring faithfully the beliefs and images you hold in your mind. If you can grasp this fundamental truth, you will unlock a secret that governs all things. Every experience, every achievement, every circumstance first takes shape in the unseen world of thought. Before any great success materialized, it existed as an unshakable certainty in the mind of the one who attained it, the visionary, the creator, the master of their fate. They do not wait for proof before they believe. They believe first, and the world conforms to their belief. The mistake most people make is waiting for reality to convince them. They look to their circumstances to dictate what is possible, rather than understanding that circumstances are simply the outward reflection of past thoughts. But those who truly grasp the nature of creation do not live by appearances. They live by conviction. They do not need to see wealth in their bank account before accepting that they are wealthy. They do not need to see love expressed before feeling deeply loved. They do not need to see success externally before knowing themselves as successful. The wealthy man did not become wealthy simply by working harder than others. He first saw himself as prosperous, felt the wealth as his, and reality conspired to bring it into being. The celebrated artist did not rise to greatness by accident. First, they imagined themselves as a recognized master of their craft, and that vision shaped the unfolding of their life. Every invention, every breakthrough, every triumph in history was first conceived in the imagination before it became visible to all. This principle applies to every aspect of your life. If you desire a change in your reality, you must first change the way you see yourself. You must hold in the depths of your mind the image of the person you wish to be, not as a distant hope, but as a present fact. Most people believe they must first see proof before they accept something as real. They wait for external validation before embracing a new self-image. But those who understand the true power of creation do not wait. They believe, and the universe follows. But reality does not work that way. It does not respond to mere wishes. It responds to what you claim with unwavering certainty. If you wish to be victorious, you must first see yourself as victorious. If you wish to be wealthy, you must first see yourself as wealthy. If you wish to be loved, you must first feel the warmth of love surrounding you. Imagination is not idle daydreaming. It is the most powerful force at your disposal, the force that shapes your destiny. When you imagine with full conviction, when you assume the feeling of already having received what you desire, you set unseen forces into motion. The right people, the right opportunities, the right circumstances are drawn to you, not by chance, but by the resonance of your inner state. But if you continue to see yourself as lacking, if you dwell in thoughts of limitation and doubt, the world can only give you more of the same. Before taking any action, pause. See yourself as already victorious. Do not wait for something outside of you to change. Change first within yourself. Walk in the assumption that you are already the person you wish to be. Speak as though your desires are fulfilled. Feel the emotions you would feel if your goal were already accomplished. When you operate from this place of certainty, you will notice the world shifting around you. Doors will open where none seem to exist. Solutions will appear effortlessly. Events will unfold in your favor, without struggle. Most people struggle because they allow their current circumstances to dictate what they believe is possible. But to live this way is to be enslaved by appearances. Do not be fooled by what you see. What exists today is merely the manifestation of old thoughts and beliefs. If you want a new future, you must plant new seeds in your mind and trust that they will grow. The farmer does not dig up his crops every day to check if they are growing. He knows that in due time they will emerge. So too must you trust that what you have imagined is already in motion, even if you cannot yet see the evidence. Doubt is the great destroyer of dreams. The moment you question whether what you have imagined is real, you pull yourself back into the old reality. You must persist in your assumption, regardless of what the world around you suggests. If you can hold firm to your vision, refusing to be swayed by appearances, the world must conform. It has no choice. The outer world is always the servant of the inner world. You do not need permission from others to claim your success. You do not need validation from the world to become what you desire. You only need to decide within yourself that it is already yours. The moment you make that decision, reality bends to accommodate it. No force in the universe can stop the man or woman who is convinced of their own success. The world simply reflects back the image they have accepted as true. So take this truth and make it your own. Close your eyes and see yourself victorious. Walk, speak, and think as though your goal is already accomplished. Let go of doubt. Let go of waiting. The power is already within you, waiting to be claimed. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and watch as the world transforms before your eyes. Every event in your life, every outcome you experience, is a direct reflection of the emotions and beliefs you persistently entertain. The world around you is not happening to you by chance. It is responding to the emotions you have accepted as real. What you feel deeply, what you embody with conviction, becomes the foundation upon which your future is built. It is not enough to simply go through the motions, performing actions mechanically, hoping they will lead to your desired result. The true power lies in the feeling that accompanies those actions. Your role is not to figure out how it will happen. Your role is not to stress over the path it will take. Your role is to hold fast to the feeling of already possessing your desire. To live in the certainty that what you have claimed in your imagination is already yours. It is as real as the ground beneath your feet. When you step into this certainty, unseen forces begin their work. The right circumstances, the right events, the right opportunities will emerge. Not because you are forcing them, but because you are aligned with them. The moment you shift within, the world shifts to match you. Accept this truth. Live by it. Watch as your reality transforms before your eyes. The world does not simply hand you what you wish for. It gives you exactly what you believe to be true. This is a fundamental law of reality, one that governs everything you experience. The moment you fully embody the belief that your desire has already been fulfilled, the moment you step into the energy of knowing that it is already yours, the universe must conform. Just as an actor steps onto the stage with the certainty that he is the character he is playing, you too must walk through life in the same way. The actor does not question his role. He lives it fully, with such conviction that the audience has no choice but to believe he is the character he portrays. This same level of conviction is what you must carry within yourself every single day. You are not someone hoping, wishing, or waiting for things to change. You are someone who has already arrived. The key to manifesting your desires is not to wait for them to come to you. It's to step into the belief that they have already come. The world begins its work the moment you assume the state of already having what you desire. Now, close your eyes. Imagine for a moment that you have already achieved your goal, whatever it may be. It could be wealth. It could be success. It could be love. It could be perfect health. Now, visualize yourself in that reality. Feel the joy, the fulfillment, the deep sense of peace, as if it is happening right now. Experience the emotions of someone who has already won. If you had already won, how would you carry yourself? How would you speak to others? What would your thoughts be as you wake up in the morning? How would you feel when you open your eyes? Step into that version of yourself right now, without hesitation. Feel the certainty in your bones. Feel the victory flowing through you. You have already achieved what you desire. Refuse to waver in this belief. This is not a game of pretending. It is about fully accepting and embodying a new reality within. When you truly accept something as real, you no longer question it. You stop searching for signs. You stop waiting for external validation. The world is not there to convince you that your dreams are possible. It is there to reflect back the beliefs and assumptions you hold within yourself. This is a process of becoming, not of waiting. Think of planting a seed. Once you place it in the soil, you do not dig it up every day to check if it's sprouting. You trust the process, knowing that in time, the seed will grow. The same principle applies to your desires. Once you have assumed the fulfillment of your desire, you must trust that the universe is already working behind the scenes to bring it into being. The mistake that many people make is allowing doubt to overpower their belief. They say they believe in their desire, but the moment they don't see immediate results, they start to question. They seek reassurance. They begin to worry. And in doing so, they reinforce the absence of their desire. But those who truly understand this principle do not seek external proof. They walk through life with the quiet confidence of someone who knows that what they have claimed internally is already on its way. This is why conviction is so important. When you carry yourself with unshakable certainty, others begin to believe in you too. They feel your energy. They recognize your unwavering faith in yourself. This is not about external proof. This is about the power of your inner belief shaping your external reality. And the same law applies to everything. If you assume the end result is already done, if you live with the confidence of someone who has already won, the world must reflect that assumption back to you. Now, let's talk about the trick your senses play. Your physical senses may try to deceive you. They may tell you, look around, nothing has changed. you're still in the same place. There is no evidence of your success yet. But this is only an illusion. Your senses are merely reporting back the past. What you see today is the manifestation of old beliefs and past assumptions. If you allow yourself to be fooled by appearances, you will continue to recreate the same reality over and over again. But if you see beyond what your senses report, if you hold fast to the vision of what you know to be true within, then reality must bend to match it. So I ask you now, will you continue waiting for proof? Or will you claim your reality now with unwavering certainty? The choice is yours. Step into the belief, walk in the assumption, and watch as the world transforms before your eyes. Your senses may try to deceive you. They may show you evidence of the old reality, the reality you are trying to move beyond. But do not be fooled by what you see. What you are perceiving is simply a reflection of past assumptions and beliefs. However, if you persist in holding on to your new reality, the old must fade away. The law of creation dictates that the outer world is merely a delayed reflection of the inner world. Change within, and the external must follow. This principle of assuming the end result is not about wishful thinking. It is about becoming the person who already possesses their desires, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. Walk in the certainty that your desire is already yours. Stop seeking signs. Stop looking for proof. Instead, know that it is done. Trust the process. When you assume the end is accomplished, your thoughts, feelings, and actions align with that new reality. And this alignment is what calls forth the manifestation. You are not waiting for the world to change. You are changing your state of being. And the world must follow suit. When you stop trying to achieve and start stepping into the knowing that it is already yours, everything shifts. You no longer act from a place of desperation, lack, or uncertainty. Instead, you act from a place of fulfillment, completion, and certainty. You know deep down that what you desire is already a part of your world. This is not a game of chasing. It is a game of assuming. Assume it is already done, and watch the world bend to make it so. There is a powerful truth that governs all of creation. What you assume to be true in your mind must eventually be reflected in your reality. But to master this process, you must release the need to control how or when it will happen. Your role is not to micromanage the details or force events into existence. Your task is simple. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Rest in the certainty that what you desire is already yours. Allow life to bring it into form in its own perfect timing. The more you try to control the manifestation process, the more resistance you introduce. True creation does not require struggle. It requires faith. When you decide that your wish is already yours, the unseen forces of the universe begin working to bring it into reality. You do not need to figure out the how or the when. You only need to trust that it is done. Consider the farmer who plants a seed. He does not dig up the soil every day, wondering if the roots are forming. He does not demand that the seed sprout at a particular time or in a specific way. He trusts that nature operates in its own perfect timing. His only job is to plant the seed and trust the process. The same is true for you and your desires. Once you have assumed the fulfillment of your desire, you must trust that it will manifest in the right way, at the right time. Detachment is not about giving up on your desire. It is about releasing the need to control how or when it unfolds. Detachment creates space for manifestation to flow effortlessly into your life. The moment you stop clinging to your desire, stop obsessing over timelines, strategies, and needing proof, You open the door for the universe to bring your desires into form. Doubt and impatience are the greatest obstacles to manifestation. When you question whether your desire will come, you send a signal that you do not truly believe in its reality. When you become anxious about when it will arrive, you shift into a state of lack, reaffirming that it is not yet here. This creates a cycle of frustration and delays. But when you detach and rest in the knowing that it is already done, you remove all resistance. And then, the unseen forces are free to work in ways you could never predict. The key is to align with the feeling of already having your desire, not to focus on how it will unfold. Your belief is the only requirement. When you step into the state of already having, life must respond accordingly. And those who have mastered this process, they are not waiting, they are living. They are walking through life with the certainty. Are you sabotaging your own manifestation? Many people unknowingly sabotage their desires by allowing their inner speech to contradict what they seek to create. They may consciously affirm, "I want this." But beneath the surface, their subconscious whispers, "What if this doesn't work? What if I fail?" These subtle doubts undermine their desires, sending a message to the universe that they do not truly believe in their own success. The law of assumption: align your thoughts, feelings, and actions. To manifest your desires effectively, you must align your inner dialogue with the certainty that it is already done. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with your desired outcome, you activate the manifestation process. Trust in the law of assumption. And watch as the world begins to shift in your favor. The universe is waiting for you to assume the state of already having. Step into it and allow the magic of creation to unfold. The subtle trap of lack-based thinking. Even those who consciously practice manifestation often reinforce lack without realizing it. They say things like, "I hope this happens. I really need this to work." These statements are rooted in lack. They reaffirm that what you desire is still absent, but the universe does not respond to what you hope for or what you wish would happen. It responds to what you assume is true. How to speak your desires into reality. To manifest effortlessly, your inner speech must be in perfect alignment with your desired reality. Every word you speak to yourself must reflect the state of already having received your desires. For example, instead of saying, "I hope I win," say, "I am so grateful that I have won." Instead of thinking, "I really need this money," say, "Money flows to me with ease, and I always have more than enough." This subtle shift in language triggers a powerful transformation within your subconscious mind. And when your mind accepts it as fact, your reality must conform. The shift from hope to certainty. Moving from hope, desperation, or neediness to gratitude and certainty is the key. The moment you assume that your desire is already fulfilled, your inner speech will align with the reality of that fulfillment. And as you continue to embody this mindset, you will witness the external world gradually shift to match your internal assumptions. Manifestation requires consistency. When your inner dialogue is infused with the certainty of success, it becomes a beacon, guiding the universe to manifest your desires. But this process requires consistency. You cannot plant a seed today and dig it up tomorrow, questioning whether it is growing. You must hold faith, just as the farmer trusts that his crops will grow in their own time. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, are you hoping, or are you knowing? Are you waiting, or are you assuming? Are you doubting, or are you believing? The choice is yours, and the universe is listening. Your inner speech creates your reality. You cannot afford to merely affirm your success in isolated moments, only to then spend the rest of your day worrying, doubting, or complaining about your circumstances. The universe does not respond to occasional bursts of positive thinking. It responds to your dominant state of mind, the energy you maintain throughout the day. If you say, "I am wealthy," but then spend hours stressing over bills and financial problems, you have just negated that affirmation. If you claim, "I am successful," but then obsess over past failures, you have just contradicted your own declaration. This is why the most powerful transformations happen when your inner speech is backed by genuine emotion and conviction. Words alone are not enough. Feel the truth of your desires. Saying, "I am wealthy" or "I am successful" means nothing if you do not feel it to be true in your core. If you affirm wealth but internally feel lack, your dominant state will remain one of scarcity, and that is what you will continue to experience. But when your inner speech is filled with certainty, when your emotions are aligned with that truth, you step into the reality where your desires are inevitable. The power of awareness. Take control of your inner dialogue. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, your mind is constantly shaping your experience. If you are not consciously directing this inner speech, it will be dictated by past conditioning, fears, and external influences. This is why it is crucial to take control of your inner dialogue. Become aware of every word. Observe every thought. Actively shape them to reflect the life you wish to create. The external world is nothing more than a reflection of your internal state. When you change how you speak to yourself, you alter the energy you project. And this shifts the circumstances around you. The law of creation works in your favor, but only with discipline. The more consistently you engage in powerful, positive inner speech, the more you will notice. Doors opening. Opportunities appearing, circumstances rearranging in your favor. These are not coincidences. They are the direct result of aligning yourself with the law of creation. But discipline is essential. Each time you catch yourself slipping into negative thinking or doubt, replace those thoughts with statements of certainty. If you feel anxious or worried, redirect your focus to the assumption that everything is unfolding perfectly. Over time, with consistent practice, this shift in mindset will become second nature. Your inner speech will naturally reflect the certainty of your desires, and the world will have no choice but to mirror that reality. You hold the power. Nothing outside of you determines your destiny. The power lies within you. In the words you speak to yourself, in the thoughts you allow to occupy your mind, in the beliefs you choose to adopt. When your inner speech is aligned with certainty, nothing can stop your desires from manifesting. The universe is always listening, and when your energy is aligned with your desires, it must bring them into being. Gratitude, the final seal of manifestation. There is one more key to mastering the art of creation, and that is gratitude. Gratitude is the final seal that locks in your manifestation. It is the powerful force that tells the universe, "My blessing has already arrived." When you express gratitude as if your desire is already fulfilled, you shift from a state of wanting to a state of having. Many mistakenly believe that gratitude should be expressed only after receiving their desires. But in truth, gratitude is the ultimate declaration of faith. It tells the universe, "I already have what I seek." And because the world is a reflection of your inner state, it must adjust to match that assumption. Final thought. The universe responds to certainty, not doubt. The moment you assume and embody the state of already having what you desire, everything shifts in your favor. Are you hoping? Or are you knowing? Are you waiting? Or are you assuming? Are you doubting? or are you believing? The universe is listening, and it will always respond to what you believe to be true. The secret power of gratitude. Manifesting with certainty. Most people wait until they have money in their hands, until success is visible, until the opportunity has materialized, before they feel thankful. But this is backward thinking when it comes to manifestation. To truly activate the forces of creation, gratitude must be expressed before the physical manifestation occurs. When you feel grateful in advance, you set the universe in motion. Gratitude becomes the catalyst that transforms your desires into reality. Gratitude, the energy of completion. Gratitude is more than just a polite gesture. It is a state of completion. It is the feeling of already having, already being, already experiencing. This is the key ingredient that turns a desire into physical form. Why? Because it shifts your mindset from, I wish I had this, to, I'm so grateful that I have this. And when you persist in this feeling of gratitude, the universe has no choice but to bring your desires into manifestation. Gratitude must be deeply felt, not just spoken. But here's the truth. Gratitude is not just saying the words, I am grateful for my wealth, while still feeling lack or doubt inside. Words alone carry no power without the feeling behind them. True gratitude must be deeply felt. Imagine receiving exactly what you desire. Allow yourself to feel the joy, relief, and excitement as if it were happening right now. Feel it as if it were already real, because the more real it feels internally, the faster it will materialize externally. Morning gratitude, a powerful manifestation practice. Each morning, before you even get out of bed, begin your day with gratitude. Say with conviction, I'm so grateful for the abundance in my life. I'm thankful that money flows effortlessly to me. I appreciate the wealth that is already mine. Say it as though you are merely recognizing what already exists. Carry this gratitude with you throughout the day. When thoughts of doubt creep in, counter them with gratitude. If impatience arises, return to a state of thankfulness. Why gratitude neutralizes resistance. Gratitude is not just about feeling good. It is a powerful energetic shift. When you are truly grateful, you no longer feel desperate, anxious, worried about time. You are no longer waiting, wishing, or wondering when your manifestation will arrive. You know it is already done. And this relaxed state of certainty is what allows your desires to materialize effortlessly. The more you embody this feeling of gratitude, the quicker the external world will reflect it back to you. Gratitude, the tuning fork of manifestation. Think of gratitude as a tuning fork. It aligns you with the frequency of your desire. When you vibrate in gratitude, you are in harmony with the reality where your wish is already fulfilled. You are no longer asking, pleading, and struggling. You are simply receiving. The moment you fully accept that your desire is already accomplished and feel deep gratitude for it, you have successfully manifested it. The physical confirmation is simply a matter of time. Why many people delay their manifestations? Most people unknowingly delay their manifestations because they focus on 1. What is missing, 2. What hasn't arrived yet, 3. What they lack, instead of being grateful for what is already present. Gratitude reverses this pattern. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, waiting to receiving. It reprograms your subconscious mind to accept your desired reality as the only reality. The habit of thankfulness creates a life of abundance. A powerful practice is to express gratitude for everything in your life, even things that seem unrelated to your desires. Be grateful for the air you breathe, the opportunities that come your way, the small victories you experience daily. This keeps your mind focused on receiving rather than wanting. The more grateful you are, the more you open yourself to receive even greater blessings. Gratitude creates a cycle of generosity and abundance. Gratitude carries the energy of generosity. When you feel abundant, you naturally extend that abundance to others, and what you give out returns to you multiplied. When you are grateful for wealth, you radiate prosperity, and prosperity must return to you. When you are grateful for love, you attract more love into your life. Whatever you appreciate expands. Your manifestation is sealed the moment you stop asking for it and start being thankful for it. Living in gratitude, the key to effortless creation. When you live in a state of gratitude, you are no longer hoping, waiting, and forcing things to happen. You are already experiencing your desire. And this is the key to effortless creation. Express thanks as though your blessing has already arrived, and watch as the world rearranges itself to match your assumption. Final thought. Reality responds to your inner state. Everything comes down to your inner state. Reality is not something that happens to you. It is something that responds to you. When you understand this, you stop chasing and forcing. You begin to see that your thoughts, your feelings, your assumptions shape every experience you have. The key to manifestation is not struggle, it is alignment. When you feel as though you already have what you desire, when you assume the end is done, when you detach from the how and when your inner speech reflects certainty, and when gratitude seals your assumption, you step into the life that was always waiting for you. You do not need permission. You do not need to beg or plead. You simply need to 1. Align. 2. Believe. 3. Receive. The world will not deny you what you have already claimed within. All that remains is for you to stand firm in the knowing that it is already yours.